Is your truth different than my truth? Does a singular truth exist? Let's talk about that. Hi, I'm Josh. Welcome to Honestly Radio. There's one question asked in the Bible that always stands out in my mind. It was posed by a Roman military commander or governor named Pilate. What is truth? The question was rhetorical. Pilate didn't believe in a singular truth. He was a cynic. He stood in front of Jesus and completely missed what Christ said. John 18:37, Jesus speaking to Pilate. I was born and came into the world to testify to the truth. All who love the truth recognize that what I say is true. Jesus stepped down from his position of eternal king so you would know the truth. What Christ said then challenged the culture and society just as it does today. A revolutionary idea stating there is one truth and it is eternally bound through the words of God and his Son Jesus. I think a great misconception in this conversation is that it's religious people versus the world. But notice, it wasn't the worldly people like Pilate who wanted Christ to die. It was the religious leaders of the church. What Christ said challenged their viewpoint and threatened their authority. Rather than surrender, they violently rebelled. By rejecting truth, they rejected God himself. And the danger of doing just that exists within the church as much as it does for those outside it. Christ said those who love truth recognize that his words are true. So, how do you respond when confronted with God's word? If we love truth, we pour through the Bible line by line, challenging our hearts and minds to align with Jesus. Praying for forgiveness for the times we choose our own way over God's, and praying for Christ's strength to empower us to live like him. A band called Anne Berlin wrote a song called Hearing Voices. One line of it always hits hard. Everyone wants to know God, but they're afraid of what they'll find. Everyone wants to know God, but they want to live like he died. There are so many voices competing for control of our hearts and minds. If we say we love Jesus, that we love truth, we must open up ourselves daily to receive the words of Christ and be transformed by them. It's why I do Honestly Radio, not to spout my own ideas, but to proclaim the truth of God. That's what truly matters. It's not about me, it's all about Jesus. I need him daily in my life just as desperately as you do. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. John 14:6. If your life is filled with confusion, make truth the bedrock of your life. It's only found in one place, Jesus Christ. That is the only way, the only truth, and the only life that can be found in the new year. I pray you embrace God's word. Thanks for joining us on Honestly Radio. Embrace Jesus Christ. Embrace true purpose.